So, Coca-Cola is facing severe social media backlash after viral videos revealed its online customization tool blocked Christian phrases like Jesus is King while allowing phrases like Satan is King and Allah is King. I'm reading this off of Google. And I remember this happened a few years ago, it seems, with them. And so I'm going to read on a little bit further. In August 2026, content creators shared screen recordings testing the moderation rules on the Coca-Cola store customization platform. Then I'm going to jump down a bit. Blocked phrases. Mainstream Christian expressions like Jesus is King, Jesus is Lord, Holy Trinity, Virgin Mary trigger an immediate restriction error. Permitted phrases. The automated system allows secular, anti-theist, and alternative religious expressions to generate digital canned previews, including Satan is King, Allah is King, Jesus is evil, and God is dead. I think that is disgusting. And I even went on Coca-Cola's site the day that I heard about this to see if I could type Jesus is King in. And all it's saying, now is just the error message. I didn't even get far to, even type it in. And you know what? I'm torn. Number one, they can, do their business or whatever, however they want. But on the flip side, I don't like the fact that Christians are often silenced. We're often and restricted. This isn't the word that I wanted to use. Like online, if you bring up Jesus, you get a message from whatever platform that you're on that you're saying something wrong or whatever. And this is the time for Christians to really band together and stand up against stuff like this. Because if you notice, Christianity is the only religion that is often singled out as being evil and intolerant and all of those other things. I will never buy another Coca-Cola product again. I promise I won't. And I like Coca-Cola. But I'm going to find out what their other products are, and I will avoid them. Now, I know, that we don't know who these company CEOs are, and who they, uplift over others or whatever. That's not how I wanted to word it. But to be this blatantly hostile towards Jesus and Christianity, it's disgusting. And as I've said before, we already live in an anti-Christ society. And I don't think that the Christian voice is loud enough. We should be sending them a message with our money. I will not buy another Coke product again. And I think that more Christians should stand up and do the same. Let the people that they're caping for, they're not going to go out of business if we decide to turn a blind eye to them. Every other belief system out there, you have to bow to them, honor them, the LGBT, them, Islam, all of those other isms. You're expected to honor and respect them. But when it comes to Christianity, they can make all kinds of ugly remarks about it. And they can silence your voice online, because it's happened to me. And I know I'm not the only person that this has happened to. But Coca-Cola needs to go the same way as Bud Light did when they, brought that Dylan Mulvaney thing onto their platform. But see, the reason why they could do this is because they know that Christians are not going to band together and stand up against this. And I think that that's unfortunate. But if you all know about this and you drink Coca-Cola and you have a strong conviction, and not everybody doesn't have to be a Christian. This is not what this is about. It's about the fairness of, if you're going to honor Islam, Buddhism, those, like I said, those other isms, then Christianity should also be counted in that number. But we already know, because the Bible told us so, that the world hated me first, and they're going to hate you because of me. So we as Christians, we already know this. But I still think that this is disgusting. What say you?